Hello everyone. This is me, Lowly Morgul, and I'm back with WWE2K14 universe mode. And this universe, in this episode we're gonna get a lot accomplished. By a lot I mean like good enough. Now let me just say this is the post commentary, and I have episode 2 and episode 3 all recorded. This is episode 2 of course. And all I have to do is do episode 3's recording. And over there you might have seen that I have a couple new wrestlers. That's because I downloaded one and I created one diva. This was like the first time I ever created a diva wrestler, so I was like, I don't know how this shit works. And I created it, I'm like, okay, let's just go on with it, you know? Let's go nuts. Just for the fun of it. Just for the hell of it. Let's do it. So now it's Kent Bowdry versus David Otunga, and these two will start a rivalry. Spoiler alert, sorry. And basically, quote unquote, shit will go down, but not for this rivalry, a couple other rivalries. Yeah. And yeah, I do see that Kent Bowdry can come off looking like a freaking, you know, a sex guy, a twin, but he's not. He's a wrestler, he's a lucha. That's why he looked like that. And this is his entrance, so let's enjoy it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
This is a white guitar, which I thought looked the worst, because, well, it basically does look the worst.
Sure isn't shy about sharing their feelings about this superstar.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the face. He's a face guy, so audience should like him. I don't know, I won't be able to tell that much which be going in the match because I'm watching on a very small window right now, so yeah, but other than that, it should be fun, I guess. I'm not that sure. And we still have like an hour and like 15 minutes to go, so that should be fun. Let's go and have some fun. And now one of the weirdest things that ever happened to me was with this game WWE2K14. Before I posted the very first video of this game, which was the creation of Leroy, the most popular video on my channel was Skyrim the movie, which had 417 or something like that views. Right before recording this video, wait, let me just go on and check it right now and I'll tell you how many views do I have on that video right now. It's on my front page, so if you haven't watched it, you can watch it, and if you want to watch it again, hell, just for the fun of it. That video has 422 views, and before that, the video which was most popular had 422, and Leroy has 822, 400 more. And that other video which had 422 has been up there for 4 months, and the other one has been up there for like a week. Like, that's crazy. Again, so many subscribers out of that, like, it's not even funny. Before recording that video I had like 21 subscribers. Now I have 29 subscribers. Like, that was huge for me. That video was like a huge jump, which was great. I don't know why that video got like more response than the others, because I did absolutely same things as I do in other videos in that video. There was nothing different, except there was some music. Yeah, loud music. Now guys, I think I've said this before in one of my videos, but I can't have that much music in my videos. I can't have that many songs, that many other video clips going on in my videos. Like, if I record GTA, I can't have cutscenes and stuff. If I record Saints Row, I can't have cutscenes and stuff, because that's I don't have rights to that stuff. So the companies who made the game have rights to that stuff. So if I get that stuff, my video will get a notice that it's not my content. Content is some other party's content. If I post too many videos with other party content, my channel will be suspended first, and then at the end it will basically be terminated. My channel will they will get rid of my channel. There will be no more Lord Mogul, which sucks, which is biggest bullshit of all time in my mind, but can't do anything about it. So yeah, let's just get off that sad note and go on to a happy note, in which Kent Bowdry is beating the living shit out of David Otunga. I repeat, Kent Bowdry is beating the living shit. Okay, I don't repeat, because David Otunga just reversed him, and Kent Bowdry reversed him. This is good. Kent Bowdry Irish whips David Otunga, ducks underneath, grabs him, and a huge Alabama slammer by Kent Bowdry. That was huge. Now a little shades of Jeff Hardy with a little look drop on little Otunga's little Harvard graduates. Otunga's little Harvard graduates, and Otunga with little elbow drops, little elbow drops, and good amount of punches. Like I mean, this year I like that strikes are faster. That's great, but I don't like that they're almost impossible to reverse. Like, but then again, they kinda got that made better because they don't do that much damage as they used to do in other games, which I kinda hate, because I rather have strikes doing more damage than the grapples, because I make high flyers and sometimes I even make brawlers, and usually those guys' main move are the strikes. They're not that much for grapple. I mean, yeah, I go for more grapples, but still, I mean, a pure lucha will probably go for more strikes than grapples. A pure wrestler like CM Punk would go for more grapples. Brock Lesnar would go for more grapples. But as we all know, a pure lucha will always go for more strikes. Examples are Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara, Eddie Guerrero. I mean, Eddie Guerrero is not pure, well, kinda not pure lucha, because he was also like main wrestling. He was not into that much. He wasn't that much for lucha, but still he was. Chris Jericho used to be a good example, but then he got like bigger, both in popularity and like in size. So he became the World Heavyweight Champion and first ever undisputed champion and shit like that. Now that was a good move by Kent when he put it David Otunga through the table, but he just fucked himself over. Yes, he jumped down and David Otunga moved out of the way. But that's good, because when David Otunga came out of the ring, Punk, aka Punk Wannabe, aka Kent, just rolled behind him and got him in a grapple, which he slammed Otunga down to the ground. Now, little shades of Punk, doing that old school Punk kiss to the fans, you know. Yeah, when Punk just came to ECW, he used to do those kisses. And now a little shade of Justin Keith with his own variation of Stroke of Genius. Now, just in case you don't know his backstory, he has been trained by only two main guys, and those two main guys have been Justin Keith and CM Punk. Now, CM Punk did train him a lot. CM Punk, I mean, there were three: CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, and Justin Keith. Out of which only one guy has seriously retired, and that one guy is Justin Keith, or his real name, Mikhail Brinkhoff has retired. I mean, as far as we know, he may come back, because he did told us last year that he's going to be running this show, not me. Which I hope that he doesn't come back, because he will take my job, which I don't want. I mean, come on, who want their own creation to be their boss? Now, just in case anyone who's watching this video out there and has like a son or daughter or anything, like have kid, just imagine like you go on and like soon they be your boss. You don't want that. I won't want that, at least. I'm like, fuck that. I don't want no bullshit like that. That would be my reply to it, but I don't know, maybe yours is different. So yeah. So yeah, basically, I just realized I say so yeah a lot. That's not good. But continue. So you don't want that. It would be kind of like that if yeah, if Desmond Keith becomes in charge of the show, then all I'll be would be a commentator, and a commentator can't do that much. Right now I plan the rivalries and the show, but well, this show wasn't that much planned by me, cause it well, even though Mikael said that he retired, he is trying to come back, he is planning. But good thing is he's not on the show right now. He will take all the time away from me. There is our NXT champion, The Rock.
Making his way to the rings from Miami, Florida, weighing 260 pounds, the NXT champion, The Rock.
Both superstars look ready. I'm excited for this one.
I hope that the part when it says it's cooking will come like right when he comes out, and then it would go into this. That would be better, but can't do anything about it, can I? Well, if I try, I can go on and, well, no I can't. Who am I kidding? No, of course I can't do any jack shit about that. Even if I wanted to. Well, unless like I go on it, unless he drops the title to somebody and then I go on and change his entrance. But then again, once he gets the title back, the entrance would be like this, and he won't have that much of a song. So yeah, that would suck. I would hate it, but can't do anything about it. And it's Santino Marella. That's why I skipped his entrance as Santino Marella. Like, come on. Who wants to see Santino's entrance? I know it's funny, it's fun. Santino is supposed to be like the fun character in WWE, even though he is a very good wrestler in real. But no one gives a shit about that. And The Rock went for running back. Hotter than Rock with a huge clothesline after getting up.
They stay down for a long time.
Oh, they're chanting Rocky. I thought they were chanting RED. I was like, what?
Santino sneaks out of it.
Yeah, they're chanting Rocky. I was like, what the fuck? Why are they chanting RED? He's not even in this match. Even when I was playing this match, I was like, what the fuck? Are they chanting RED? He's not even in the match. And like I told you, Santino is a very good wrestler. Look, he's dominating The Rock. Have you ever heard something like that? Santino dominating The Rock. Santino is a man who almost won Royal Rumble match by almost eliminated Alberto Del Rio, but at the end we all know what happened. Alberto Del Rio eliminated Santino Marella. Santino Marella went out, and yeah, Alberto Del Rio went on challenged Edge for World Heavyweight Championship, which turned out to be Edge's very last match, and Edge retired after that match, which Edge won. He retired as the World Heavyweight Champion, which is great, but ever since Edge's retirement, World Heavyweight Championship have meant jack shit, which sucks, but hey, we can't do anything about that, now can we? Well, WWE can, and just in case, I know there's very slim to none chance that any of the WWE writers be watching this, since he put the title on John Cena now, the World Heavyweight title, why don't you go and use it a lot more and like make that title actually worth something now, like it used to worth when it just came to WWE. Like, yeah, I remember when Triple H held it for the very first time. I remember those times. I remember when Randy Orton was the champion, when Chris Benoit was the champion. Oops, I'm not supposed to say his name. Chris Benoit is like is something that you should not even talk about if you love WWE. No, it's forbidden. Fuck that shit. He was a great wrestler. A psychotic, fucked up, great wrestler. He needed a lot of help. Well, he's the reason why punt kick and pile driver moves like that are banned in WWE right now. Because he went psycho and he killed his wife, his child, and himself. That's why because he had a lot of concussion, he had a lot of steroids, he had a lot of drugs, a lot of painkillers, and blah blah blah. I can go on and talk about Chris Benoit like there's no tomorrow. I've done it before in one of my videos. I've gotten hate comments about them, like, what the fuck, dude? He was a great guy. You can't talk shit about him. Like, oh my god, he was like the best wrestler ever. Like, seriously, he wasn't. He was a good wrestler, I would admit it, but he wasn't the best wrestler. In my book, the best wrestler was someone like Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero was a great wrestler. Bruno Sammartino, he's a great wrestler. Ric Flair, yeah, he's fucked up, but he's a great wrestler. CM Punk is a great wrestler. Guys who are not, John Cena, of course, you don't know jack shit about wrestling. Brock Lesnar, pretty good wrestler, pretty good. NCAA champion, and I think he won that title twice. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not that sure about that, but yeah. Great champion. I mean, a great wrestler as well. Batista, not really. He just got through because he was big. He was just like Brock Lesnar. He only got through because he was big. Triple H, again, not that much of a great wrestler. A lot of guys in WWE, I don't feel like a pure great wrestler. Daniel Bryan, again, great. One of the best wrestlers, if not the best wrestler of this generation. Daniel Bryan. But then again, while we're talking about WWE, we should be talking about our universe mode. This is not rant one-on-one with Lord Immortal. And I almost said my first name and last name, my real first name and last name. But, fuck that shit. Now, let's go on. It's Justin Gabriel versus Stone Cold. Steve Austin, give me some beer. Yeah. And I accidentally hit the next match. I did not want to, because I know Justin Gabriel will get his ass whooped. Well, mainly that, and second, because I didn't want to watch their entrances. Well, even though Justin Gabriel has very, like, mid-wrestling kind of entrance, which is like, alright, it's normal time, it will take like half a minute or so. Stone Cold will take like his time with his walker and shit. Like, Stone Cold takes his fucking time when he's getting to the ring. And that gets fucked up. And look at the match right now. Like, what the fuck is going on? Wade Barrett's arms. Yup. Hey, WWE2K14, I found you a glitch. Why don't you go on and fix it, 2K? Well, THQ, there was still a chance of me bitching and moaning because I hate that goddamn company. I like you more than them. Hell, I like you more than a lot of companies right now. Why don't you go on and fix those kind of glitch? Hell, I thought you would fix that because it was the very first WWE game underneath you. Hell, you guys had like a play just like months before the game came out. And you still didn't fix glitches like that. Oh, don't tell me no one encountered that kind of glitch at that time. Don't tell me that kind of shit. Wade Barrett was cross-armed and shit. Like, how's that physical possible? Is he haunted by a witch or something? I don't think so. But still, even if he is, why the fuck would he do that in a ring? Like, and why the fuck would you know about that, and why the fuck would you have that in the game? You shouldn't have that in the game. It's really cheese, not really like ooh, we're gonna make some witches. It's a wrestling game. It's not like a Wade Barrett haunted by witches game. No, it's not that game. I would love if you guys made that game. It would be a great Halloween game. I would love to play that game. Yeah, it would be fun. Alright, now we're gonna go on and hunt an Englishman. We're gonna hunt some Englishmen. Especially one Englishman named Wade Barrett. With his Barrett Barrage. Yeah, for the time I even forgot that it was like a Extreme Rules match. When I was playing it, I was playing as Justin Gabriel, so I was like, what the fuck? He can go for the weapons? He's gonna get disqualified. Then I saw, oh, there are a lot of weapons. Oh, because it's an Extreme Rules match. I feel like a dumb pile of shit now, don't I? Of course I do. And a huge kick to Wade Barrett. Barrett. I think this rivalry came out pretty good with Barrett and Justin Gabriel. They still need to end it. Yeah, I have recorded the whole universe mode up to the extreme rules. Next episode, I mean not this one, the one, I mean episode 4 will be extreme rules. Only extreme rules pay-per-view. In that pay-per-view there will be every single match at extreme rules with all the entrances. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Cause see, I can go like one video like that. I can go like that as long as I put like, okay, in my tags, okay, there's WWE, there's WWE Games, which is WW2K14, and there's like WWE Music. Yeah, now go on and say me like I didn't give them a credit, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Breaking Bad, look. I love Breaking Bad. I love Jesse Pinkman in Breaking Bad. Because his favorite word was bitch, which is like, oh my god, that is so great. Like he would have to say bitch at the end of every single thing that he says. He's like, I'm gay, bitch, basically like that. I don't know what the fuck that, like, I don't know why the fuck he would say that. It's kind of like, okay, I just took shit in a pot, bitch. Like, it's kind of like if you put bitch at the end of anything you say, it's kind of like make it sound so more badass. Like if you go to a doctor and doctor say, you have AIDS, bitch. Like, oh my god, it's so badass. But I don't want to hear that I have AIDS from a doctor. I don't think anyone would like to hear that. But still, that would sound so badass. Like, you have AIDS, bitch. Yeah, you're gonna die. Have fun. That's pretty dark, but still so badass. I like it. I like it. It's pretty dark, but still badass, which is cool. I like it. I don't know why I'm talking about that. I should be calling this match. So Justin Gabriel is trying to destroy my announcer table and put Wade Barrett through it. It's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna put you through this table and then gonna have me some fun. Gonna go on and hang out with RBT. And I crash. Like he thought that Wade Barrett didn't like got up, but Wade Barrett was up. So while he was falling down, just to get a little redemption, he elbowed Wade Barrett on the fist. Like Wade Barrett was basically, it looked like Wade Barrett was doing his taunt, but he was actually a little dazed off because that was a real elbow. It wasn't like our planned elbow. Like, alright, Wade Barrett will roll all off the table and Justin Gabriel will crash and go through the table. We didn't plan that. No, we planned that Justin Gabriel will do a stupid move and put Wade Barrett through the table. That was our plan. But it turned out to be Wade Barrett. You know what? Fuck that. I have better beard than that son of a bitch. Plus I'm from, and also I'm from like England. He's from like Africa. We used to rule those motherfuckers. I'm gonna destroy him. So he got up. Justin Gabriel was like, you son of a bitch, and he elbowed him on the face. You know, regular day. Yeah. And today, like, one of the stupidest thing happened. Like, I mean, it was funny. I know my teacher was trying to be funny about it, but still, it is so stupid. I mean, I find it funny, so still, it is pretty stupid. Like, in history, we were talking about, I take USSG since I'm in 11th. I'm a junior, so I have to take it. But yeah, so, we were talking about electoral colleges. Oh my fucking god, I can't talk. Can't say that word. Electoral colleges. Yes, we were talking about that, and we were talking about like how Al Gore and Andrew Jackson and all of their sons of bitches got screwed by it. So he showed us like 4 names. I don't remember all of them. I remember the 2 main ones, Al Gore and Andrew Jackson. The first one and the last one. They are the most important, right? Yeah. So I remember those names. So my teacher was like, alright, tell me what's common between them. One guy like, they all ran for president. Of course, no shit. Alright, what else? I was like, does it have to do something with electoral college? Like, no shit, dumb. I mean, he didn't say that, but he's like, yeah, it is. It has to do something with that. What you gonna do about it? Like, nothing. I mean, okay, I think I'm gonna guess what is it about, like, what's common between them. They're like, alright, tell me. Like, they all got screwed by electoral college. I mean, I didn't say they all got screwed. I said, I know that Al Gore got screwed by electoral college. They're like, hey, we don't use that kind of language here, you son of a bitch. I mean, like, come on. It is supposed to be funny, cause, teacher is telling me not to stay PG while he's calling me a son of a bitch, so that was funny in my mind. And over here, I made the biggest mistake. I tried to do that OMG move in which you kick someone's head into turnbuckle, which is great move, and I kind of screw up because of that, because I spent so much time doing that, trying to do that Red Bear gets enough time to get back, basically, and get his mind back. Normal, and he hits me with a bullhammer, the elbow, bullhammer elbow, and he was like, yeah, bitch, get down, bitch. Now, just in case you guys, oh yeah, you guys probably don't know, but let me tell you, most of these match will have, like, I would have played them twice because I would have I would have been like, oh no, I don't like this ending. Let's restart the match. Nah, I'm pretty sure I did that for this one. And also, guys, one more thing. In the middle, I think it's this video. Yeah, it is this video. In the middle of the video, something will happen that is not supposed to happen. And so, don't freak out. I'll walk you through it. Alright? So, basically, my game crashes. In a way. Look, Red Bear again have fucked up arm. This time only one, but you still have a fucked up arm. Like, why would you give him a fuck up arm? Like, when the match started, you're like, oh, my arm is fucked up. That's not funny. Like, I don't think Red Bear does that in real life, so why would you make him do that, like, in a game? Like, and I had a couple other matches with him, too. I mean, not just, like, in Universe mode. I have, like, played a couple matches against him, with him. He don't have fucked up elbows in those. He only had a fucked up elbow in this. I mean, a whole fucked up forearm, at least. Forearm and his wrist and his elbow. That was fucked up. Just in case you didn't saw, go back and try to see again. That shit was fucked up. Like, holy shit, that was fucked up. It was seriously fucked up. So yeah, I can talk about how fucked up it was, because it was seriously fucked up. It looked like he needed some medical attention. His elbow looked like Psycho Sid's leg when he went for that dive off the top rope in WCW. Oh my god. Oh, Psycho Sid's knee. Oh, it popped off. Ew, that was so disgusting. Ew. I mean, his knee literally shattered. Literally shattered. In the middle of the ring. He had like a freaking piece of blob to play around with as a leg. Like, there was no bone connecting his foreleg with his thigh. No, it shattered in the middle of the ring while he was fighting. So I was like, oh, that is so disgusting. Why would that happen? That is so gross. I don't want to see his, like, broken off leg like that. And I did not knew that this shit happened. And I was looking through it, and then I was like, oh, damn. Yeah, which was weird, because I did not expect that. I mean, my friend, who is also like a huge in wrestling, was older than me a little bit, told me about, like, he told me, because when I started watching wrestling, I was like 2. I think I've told you guys that story before. Like, I'll be around like I'll be a couple months older, like around that time. Between that period, I started watching wrestling. I mean, it was still Attitude Era going on, and I watched WWE. I didn't watch WCW. And my friend did. He was a couple of years older than me, so he was like basically, legitly, as I would say at that time, legal to watch wrestling. Because yeah, I mean, my family used to be a lot like, oh, you're too young to watch wrestling. You're not going to watch wrestling right now. Which they're kind of true, because at that time it was the Attitude Era. It was pretty raunchy and stuff. Like, if I go back and watch it, I'll be like, oh my god, I don't believe I was watching this shit when I was like 2. I'd be like that. But yeah, you know, it's my past. Can't change any bullshit about that. But yeah, he used to watch WCW, and he told me about that. I was like, nah, you're lying. That's complete bullshit. His leg won't be completely torn off. Oh, that's bullshit. That never happened. Then you're like, you know what? Go to YouTube and look up that video. I'm like, okay. I did that and I was grossed out. And I'm a guy who got his face burned before a little bit. So, yeah, I was grossed out by that. So, yeah, I found it pretty gross. But yeah, this should be a good match between Gabriel and Wade Barrett. I seriously have a attention spam of a fucking rat. I'm pretty sure even a fucking ant will have a better attention spam than me. I'm pretty sure everyone would have like a better attention spam than me, except couple of my teachers this year. One of my teachers, just take it for example. This year I had it for last year because tomorrow's election day, so I have a day off. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go home. I have tomorrow is off, so I'm gonna go home, record some more videos, and be like, yay, I got shit done, bitch. What did you get done? I was thinking like that, but yeah. So over there, I mean, I was mainly paying attention to the watch because there were like 5 minutes left to the school to end. So I was like, and that was basically what was going through my mind at that time. But yeah, and she was like screaming at 2 kids like, you guys are smart, why don't you like stop slacking off and like do your shit, you fucking assholes, basically like that, but not cursing. And then there, like, one girl walked by, and she was a teacher. I'm like talking about the teacher screaming at 2 kids. And then one girl walked by, she would be like a freshman or something, and she had like a super sparkly bag. Like, it would be that shiny that it would make you blind if you stare at it, and the sun was like behind you. You would basically be blind. It was that shiny, like, ew, gross. Like, don't even want to talk about it that shiny. So I was like, oh, this, like, no, it's too shiny. Why the fuck would you need that? I just need a normal fucking wallet, which I don't care what color, like black, done. I don't give a fuck. That's all I need. And she's carrying like this huge bag, which is like shiny as fuck. Probably there are like a couple cannons in there. If we start World War III, it's probably filled with like 50 tons of food or something. There's a lot of. She probably have like a bowling ball and a couple other shit in that. Like, yeah. But yeah, she's just walking by. And the teacher who's screaming at those 2 kids, I mean, I had her. And she was like, you two like better stop working cause you two are like smart, but you slack a lot. Like, you fucking suck. You should actually work. You should be like Lord Mogul. Well, she didn't say Lord Mogul because she don't know I'm Lord Mogul. I don't think anyone in my school knows I'm Lord Mogul. And even if they did, they won't subscribe to me. They hate me. Yeah, I'm that nerdy preppy kid who got that attitude. I'm like Eric. I would be Eric Cartman if Eric Cartman was smarter. Seriously, I would be Indian Eric Cartman if he was smarter and less racist. I mean, he would still make racist jokes, but he won't be that serious about racism. Yeah, you know, I can seriously be Eric Cartman, but only problem is that my best friend is Jewish. So that won't work out that greatly if I was Eric Cartman. But yeah, other than that, it would be perfect. That whole thing would be perfect. Me being Eric Cartman, because I got an attitude like him. Like, huge ego, just like a huge egotistical, seriously like a complete, I mean, someone who people will call like a complete fucking loser kind of person, but still got an attitude thinking about I'm the best shit going around, and seriously suck at everything, but still act like the big deal. Well, I won't be that, cause I am seriously, well, as a teacher and couple kids think in my school I'm like Mr. Perfect, basically, cause I'm good at everything except drawing human beings and football. If you talk about soccer, hell, I'm gonna whoop your ass, but if you're talking about football, I probably won't. No. Oh my god, my throat is dry now. Now I have to record one more video after that. This. Yeah, so when this video will be rendering, I'll be recording episode 3's audio, which is great. Oh my. So yeah, she was like, she didn't say my name, she didn't say like Lord Immortal, but she said that they should be like me. I was like, that's embarrassing, because they will probably hate me for life now, which is great. Thank you.
If you're a diva kid,
I won't say
how do
her
you get the
name.
best
I
of
won't say
Caitlyn
any
in this matchup? Well, you and I talked before this match,
so
Michael, and we decided then
yeah,
she's gonna
she
have
was
to stay
basically
under
screaming
control.
at them,
I'm not
and the
convinced she
girl
can do
with the
that.
shiny purse walked by, and she was like, "Woo, shiny!" Then she turns around to me and she said, "I have an attention spam of a baby." I'm like, don't worry, I have the worst attention spam in the whole world. Like, half the time while you're teaching us, our days off, and I still have like 101 average in her class. I don't know how. I don't know how. Like, I don't fucking know how. I mean, yeah, I get my work done, but half the time I don't know what the fuck is going on. I still get the work done and get like great grades. Yeah. So which is great. And in this match, I am Caitlyn in this match. I thought, well, we need a Divas match. I don't want to be a sexist, you know. We should have a Divas match. And seriously, believe me, if Caitlyn ever did that in real, like jumped off the top rope on AJ will be dead. She will have broken spine, broken ribs, and she would be carried out to EMT right away, and the match will be called off. Yeah, and even that would kill her. AJ is so scrawny and little. Even though she's strong, she's so scrawny and little that it's not even funny. She would die if Caitlyn ever landed on her. What would actually kill her? I mean, she won't die if Caitlyn landed on her. She would be broken in half. But if like someone like Karma, or as we all should know her as, I think her name was, I don't know what was her name in TNA, I forgot. But we all know her as Karma from WWE. If she landed on AJ, you know the girl who I'm talking about, the huge black girl who's like super fat, but then she left WWE because she was pregnant, and then she came back for like a month, but then she got fired because she wasn't as good of a wrestler as she was like 9 months ago. Yeah, so I remember that time. I remember that. Yeah, so I remember when that happened. So yeah, if she landed on AJ, AJ will be dead. AJ will be dead. It's kind of like if it would be kind of like when Big Show's like ran into AJ and like basically smashed her in half. Like basically like destroyed her when she was with Daniel Bryan like a couple of years ago. Remember that? At that time, I mean, it's before WrestleMania 28 when Daniel Bryan was still, I mean, World Heavyweight Champion, and Big Show was going after the title, and Daniel Bryan was winning in the worst, I mean, he was having like the worst title wins that you can. Mark Henry, Big Show, Daniel Bryan, Steel Cage, Royal Rumble. What happens? Mark Henry and Big Show both are holding on to Daniel Bryan to make sure that he don't escape, and he just like just do some stupid handshake, and then he feels like, yeah, I won. Like, well, some of the worst matches of his career, meaning at least his WWE career. Oh my god, some of the worst ones. Hell, he had better matches when he was part of Nexus, and he didn't even have a match when he was a part of a Nexus. Imagine that. Like, they were seriously so bad. I mean, he had a great match at Elimination Chamber. That was a pretty good match. And then at WrestleMania, like, Daniel Bryan is such a great wrestler. We all know that. WrestleMania, they make him drop title to Sheamus in like 8 seconds. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, seriously, Daniel Bryan deserves better. He deserves hell a lot better. But I was not that sad about that, because actually I was a little happy, because after that we got some of the best Daniel Bryan WWE matches ever, because he had a rivalry with CM Punk. Oh my god, CM Punk and Daniel Bryan, that's like Rock and Stone Cold of this generation. They're basically like Cena and Orton of Ruthless Aggression era. They're like Hogan and Flair of Golden era. They are. I mean, they should get themselves a WrestleMania main event, a huge match. Like, they're basically like Brett and Shawn. They are that good. They are such a great wrestlers, and they have such a similar yet different kind of personalities. Dan Bryan and CM Punk, yeah, they're so similar yet so different. Which I mean, I would always love to see them go at it. I mean, I would always love to see them headbutt and get in the ring and have a great match, because I know those two can have some of the best matches of all time. They can. If they get a chance, they will. And I think after Dan Bryan and CM Punk, it will be someone like Dolph Ziggler and who else? Dolph Ziggler and Cody Rhodes, or Damien Sandow and Cody Rhodes can go at it too. Something like that would be. Because I think Cena's main time to shine is over. I think it ended like in 2008 or even before. I think he was like good. He was, I mean, he was still getting sold a lot. But after that, like no. After when, especially after like CM Punk's pipe bomb, no, that's it. Go to hell. Punk, I mean Cena. I love Punk. Why won't I? I'm straight edge like him. I was straight edge before he came to WWE. And stuff like that. But yeah, I am a lot like him. I am pretty. I mean, he and I have one thing in common, and I and Roddy Piper have one thing in common, and that is we are hated by our peers so much that we have just basically gotten into it, and like we somewhat love the heat when we get it. Like when remember CM Punk when he was with SES? Oh my god, he was so hated, and I loved it. I was like, oh my god, that is great. I was like, if I ever become a wrestler, well, at that time, how old was I? Like, I was pretty young. It was like 2008, 2009 when that happened. I think, that was 4 years ago, so I would be around like 12. Yeah, I was around 12 when that happened, and I was like, I loved it. I was like, if I ever become a wrestler, and because I used to wrestle a lot, not like a professional wrestling, I used to wrestle my friends a lot, so I was like, I would probably become a wrestler, and if I do, I want to be just like CM Punk. I want to get as much heat, if not more heat than CM Punk have right now. That was my main plan. I was like, alright, this is my dream job. I want to become a WWE wrestler and get as much heat, if not more, than CM Punk have right now. And then I got back into like commentary and shit. I was like, alright, commentary is fun too, because CM Punk started to do commentaries at NXT. I was like, yeah, you know what, fuck wrestling, I'd rather be a commentator. And yeah, that's how I got more into like making YouTube videos, because I love to talk and shit, and I love to be like oh, that's a shitty move by me. I'm playing as Leroy, just in case you don't know. And the A.I.s are Roberto Del Rio. And I'm probably gonna get my ass whooped in this match. So yeah, let's be ready for that. It should be fun. It should be fun. I'm not that sure what accent it was and why the fuck I did it, but hey, you know what? Wait, I'm Indian, so I have 7 left, so I can't say YOLO. What would be YOLO for me? Let me see. Let me write it down. Let me just see. Okay. Holy! This is a broken pencil. Alright. U would be Y. Then there will be O, because he only. There will be YOL, but there won't be once. There will be S and T. So it'll be YOLS. You know? YOLS. You only live 7 times. Oh. Just because I like Breaking Bad and Jesse Pinkman that much, at the end there will be B with the exclamation mark. So it'll be YOLS. Yeah, you only love 7 jumps, bitch. Yeah, that would be like my thing. Yeah. Okay, sorry, that was not for you guys. That was for my mom, because she is talking right now. She shouldn't be. She like talks very loud, and she said that I talk loud. But she don't get like there's other voices, other volumes that are around me that are going around, which should not. Which if my catches, I need to talk louder, because when I check out the noise, my voice would be not that much, and there's also the gamer's voice, which would destroy my voice. So, and yeah, guys, just in case you're watching this video and I've watched it this far, because this video has been going on for 45 minutes. But first, I want to say congratulations, you survived. You're still living, I guess, and your ears are probably not bleeding.
Did you see that?
I'm not sure. If they are, I'm sorry. And yeah, just in case you're watching this right now and you're watching it this far, I want to ask you a question, and that question is, would you guys like if I record a Sims video? Just in case, cause I got me a good amount of expansion packs. I mean, at least the expansion packs that I like. There's still 1 or 2 that I would like to have, but don't have enough moolah to get it. But still, yeah, now keep an eye at this move that I hit it elbow to the rear with, because that move will be very, very important in this rivalry. Just in case you don't know, I'm telling you right now, that move will be pretty important in this pitch, up in this pitch. Yes, just telling you, in case you don't know. And a European uppercut, the shades of, well, old Desmond Keith, Leroy calling himself the real Desmond Keith, and saying, well, the only reason why his tagline is MCB, my choice bitch, is because I love Breaking Bad and love Jesse Pinkman in that, aka Aaron Paul, that's his real name, the guy who plays Jesse Pinkman. And he says bitch a lot, so I think if he ever said something like my choice, he would say my choice bitch. So that's why I made Leroy say my choice bitch. But then again, Leroy is his own character because he's covered in ink. He is crazy as a clown, pretty dangerous, that's rather than chemical sign like danger sign, and he is a big fucking gambler. He gambles all the time. That's why he's such a risk taker in the ring, because he's like, oh, if I can take a risk outside of the ring, in real life, it doesn't matter to me if I take a risk in the ring, because I know it doesn't matter what kind of risk I'm taking, I will probably die if I keep going. So I don't care about that, and I'll take them. And also keep an eye at the Prodigy dive, because I want to give you a little spoiler. The little spoiler is, doesn't matter how hard Desmond Keith tries, aka Leroy tries, he'll never be able to beat a Butterfly with Prodigy dive. So far in the game, as much as I've played, because I just like an hour before I was recording this, I started recording this commentary, I was recording the episode 3, which was the whole month before Extreme Rules. There are some new rivalries going on, some good rivalries, some bad rivalries. I'm not gonna say which one is which, but yeah, there are some rivalries going on, and they are pretty fun, and I'm having fun going through them and stuff. And I think Leroy lost his tombstone as like a alternative finisher. I think I'll probably go back to his custom moves and see if he lost it or something, and try to add it just in case he lost it. You know, try to give him a new move. Yeah, that would be fun. I dropped him on his ass by Omega Power Driver. I like when I was making Leroy's moveset, I found out that Omega Driver is a move in this game. And look at this. 1, 2, 3. He hit Del Rio, but not with a finisher. I mean, not with a finisher. Even though he hit the top rope Omega driver. Still, it was mainly like Del Rio trying to beat him, and come at him, and he reversed it into a Hurricane pin, which is his roll up. So I just want you to keep an eye on that move, because almost every time they will have match, and Desmond Keith in those matches when Desmond Keith will win, almost every single one of those times, Desmond Keith will win that match with that same roll up, even if he hit him with the finisher or not, doesn't matter. Still, but he never be able to beat him with a prodigy dive, which is something to think about. He can't beat him with a finisher, but he can beat him with a normal roll up. That's bad. You should beat him with a finisher. That would give your match a better ending and a better rating at the end, basically, by me, because I would be the one who would probably be rating them. And or you guys, it's your choice who wants to rate matches. You guys want me to rate matches, or do you guys want to rate them yourself? Because I'm thinking about, like, at the end of the year, doing something like, alright, I rated the match, and it's like this, and it's this good, and this match could have been this better, or that match could have been that better, and blah blah blah. Your guys' choice. It's not my choice, it's your choice. And I saw this match, I was like, no, fuck this shit. Nah, I ain't having that match. Like Stone Cold vs. The Rock, oh my god, how many times have you seen that? More than enough. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna play that match. Fuck that match. Cause the Stone Cold and Rock were, I thought that they were having a rivalry, but I don't think so anymore. Yeah, I think after recording this, I won't do episode 3's audio. I'll probably go back and record the Extreme Rules pay-per-view completely, and then I will then I'll just by that time I think this should be rendered, and if it's not rendered, just in case, I'll watch some YouTube videos or play Sims. They're both fun. I mean, I love Sims. I think it's a pretty good game, because you're basically being God. You're a base god to those bastards who are not real. Maybe we are. Every time I play that game, it leaves me with so many questions, like, maybe in real we all are like Sims and like God, and he's like playing this game called like Life Simulator and shit, and in which we're all Sims, and he makes us do everything. He's like basically controlling us. We're just Sims without like a stupid green diamond over our heads. Yeah. And after that I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? And yeah, that's a new card that I made. Rachel Lee. Rachel Lee is somewhat related to Leroy. She is his half-sister. Well, quote unquote, as she have said, we are not sure. And this is gonna be the shortest and the most boring match in the history of the matches on NXT. So, a little spoiler alert, a little, just telling you what you should be expecting from this match. Because, I want to plan a rivalry between Rachel and Lita, because both of them have similar style and they're similar kind of performers and similar kind of women, basically. Because, because Rachel is like, if you look at normal divas in WWE, there's only been like one so far, which has been seriously extreme. Like, Ashley had like a great tattoo sleeve, which was Lita. And similar thing with Rachel, but she is more extreme, more punk, and she has more than just one tattoo on her arm. It's the least that I can say about that. Yeah, you can probably see some tattoos that she have on her arms right now. But yeah, you'll probably see that as the entrances and stuff comes in. She have some torso tattoos and shit too. But yeah, I'm just telling you like how it's all gonna go and stuff. Yeah, there's Kent and Rachel versus Sheamus and Lita. Now this is going to be a shortest match. This is going to be probably the worst match of all time, at least in my book so far. And we can, if she makes it to the roster, well, first of all, it's your guys' choice if you want me to have her in a game or not. We'll see a little bit of her. There she is. This is her entrance.
And the tag team partner.
There she is.
From Aurora, Colorado.
Yep.
Rachel.
You can't see that many of her tattoos. You saw a little back tattoo that she has, that pelvic star. And it's not, I mean, if you guys don't know that much about tattoos, that tattoo of the star is called a pelvic star. And it's like one of the most used, and like, it's probably one of the most common tattoos there is. And one of the, like, I should say most famous tattoos there is, but, well, what do I know, again? I'm not a tattoo genius, I'm not inked up, again, so, yeah. I don't know that much about the Sheamus
next tag team match.
And there's Kent Podry going against Sheamus. Kent Podry has four attires.
Like they say,
one is yellow, one is green, one is... Yeah, one is yellow, one is green, one is red, and one is white. So yeah, see? The match ended! Kent and Rachel won. That's it, that's the match. Wasn't it fun? Like, oh my god, that was such a great match. What the fuck was it? And I accidentally hit it next match just so I can't even go back and change it. I was like, okay, that was bullshit. Let's change the results and, like, you know, try to fix up the match and shit. Then, nah. They're like, no, fuck this shit. We ain't gonna allow you to do that. That's bullshit. She won. But I wanna have a real match. Fuck you, you're not gonna get one. Now this is another match between Justin Gabriel and Wade Barrett. And Justin Gabriel coming out with his Intercontinental title. And yes, this is where things get like fucked up. My main account, Lord Immortal account, is on a flash drive that's connected to my Xbox, and that flash drive fucks up. And after that, when I get the flash drive to work better, the game somewhat fucks up, and the game doesn't allow me to go on and continue. So I have to basically shut down the whole game and then restart the game, which took a lot of time and a lot of energy. When I say a lot of time, I mean like 5 minutes. So yeah, that was bullshit. I did not want to spend that time. If I was recording at that time, I mean, I was still recording, as you can see clearly on the screen. There is something going on. But yeah, still, even though if I was really, you know, going through the game and you know, actually playing the match, this video would have ended sooner, but that didn't happen. No, sir, it didn't. Where it should have had happened. But I didn't, so I was like, oh, fuck this shit. I got pissed. I was like, no, they're like, no, this shit ain't gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work. I'm like, why do I care? Seriously, I don't care. Go on. Just do your shit. And then, yep. This is where it's like basically a big fuck you kind of thing. Yeah. Buy the game to me, cause the game's like, oh no, we're not gonna work anymore. Your flash drive came out, we're not gonna work. Your flash drive popped, oh, we're not gonna work. I'm like, fuck you, bullshit, I don't care. Just go back to the goddamn work. Like, no, we're not gonna work. And now guys, let me give you one little tip. And that one little tip is, if you own an Xbox 360 or something like that, or if you just bought one, don't buy the hard drive that they give you. Go to like Walmart or something and buy an external hard drive. I have one with me. I mean, I have one in my school backpack. I use it for school. It's like, it has 500 Gs, and it's worth it. And I spend less money on that than the Xbox hard drive. Yeah. That have like so much more RAM, so much more energy than that, and it's basically an external hard drive. It's basically like a it's a USB. It's basically a USB on steroids. That's what it is. So yeah, it's basically that. It's nothing more than that. And I'm just going on changing Justin Gabriel's attire. I'm like setting that to random. I'm like, okay, I would like to see Justin Gabriel wear different attires, which would be great. So that's what I did. But yeah, guys, believe me, seriously, you will save yourself some money, and you will have a lot of space. Like 500G is a lot of space. Flash drive that I use for my Xbox has 64G, and that worth it as much as that 500G one. I've been using that. I mean, I have like everything since I bought the Xbox in that flash drive, and I don't play that. I mean, I play games, but I don't play that super many because I'm not that much into FPS and shit. But then again, if I was, I'm not into that much FPS and that many sports game. Like, yeah, I love WWE games, but not any other sports games I'm not into. So yeah, if I was, that thing won't work. Like, my hard drive is super filled, and I barely have anything in it now. I mean, I moved everything to that stupid one little flash drive, and that hard drive is still like, oh, it is so much. Like, yeah. So believe me, get yourself an external hard drive. Don't get yourself an Xbox hard drive, cause you will save yourself money, and you will have so much fucking space to yourself. Like, it's not even funny. You will have so much more space, and you will be able to do so much more. So yeah, Justin Gabriel takes out the referee, and I'm like, oh, last time Justin Gabriel won, so this time I'm gonna play as Wade Barrett just so he wins. And Justin Gabriel goes on with his speed, countering me and doing bullshit moves on me. I mean, not bullshit, but I mean, they're legal, but they're not that legal. Come on, he's supposed to be a face. I mean, Wade Barrett is supposed to be a heel, but Justin Gabriel is doing like moves that he shouldn't. You know, like Wade Barrett is taking out a weapon. No. He's like, no. Mr. Barrett, no. Get the fuck away. No. He's doing that, and I know that was a very bad impression of that Mexican worker in Family Guy. I don't even know. I don't remember her name. I'm sorry. I know that sounded pretty racist, and I apologize for that, but can't do anything about it. Now, like baseball bats in WWE2K14, because it's basically like if you playing a guy who has more strength than his opponent, and you swing a baseball bat and hit your opponent on the head, he'll be busted open, even though he won't have his head that much damage. Which sucks, but he'll be busted open. It's kind of realistic, because hell, if you smack someone on the head with a baseball bat, like with as much power as you can, that son of a bitch will either be knocked out or busted open, okay? One or the other. It's basically his brain's choice what the brain wants to do. Does it want to lose brain? I mean, lose blood? Brain wants to lose blood. That makes no sense. Or does it want to, like, basically, slow down his whole body process and knock him out just so his body system can go back to normal, because it will slow down whether he loses blood or not. So, yeah. I mean, or it can be worse. You will fucking bleed, and you will also be knocked out. Because some people are like so afraid of blood, they see their blood like, oh, and they will be like fucking knocked out. That's like so stupid to me. Because I grew up around the place, or at least in the neighborhood where I would see blood almost everywhere, and I would like play with it. I mean, not play with it, but yeah, there will be a good amount of people who would get in fights and they would like bleed. And I would watch wrestling and stuff, and I would watch fighting, and I would get in fighting, and I would fight people. So there was good ass amount of blood in my childhood, so it didn't gross me out and didn't like was like oh well good. It wasn't like that. Like, I remember when I was a kid, for a while I thought I was a fucking vampire, because whenever the blood would come out to make it go back, I used to like suck on the cum. Like, if I cut my cum open, I would suck on it just so that there won't be that much blood coming out. And I did not know why would I do that, or why would that happen. Now I know the science behind it, but at that time I didn't, so I thought I was a demon or a vampire because I'm making the blood go away. I thought I was a vampire because I'm drinking blood and I'm making the blood go away. This video is pretty fucking weird, isn't it? I feel the same way. I don't know why the fuck I'm talking about me being a vampire and shit, but I am. I shouldn't be, but I am. That's why. Why you talk like that, you little man? You shouldn't. That's what my grandma would say. She'd be like, what the hell is wrong with you, you little bitch? I mean, she won't be like that. She'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you, you little bitch? I don't know. That is probably she would be like, because, hey, she's Indian and I have to make someone stereotypical in my family. Even though my dad is super stereotypical, like, oh my god, you won't even believe how stereotypical my dad is in Indian. Like, oh my god. Let me just tell you, to every non-Indian, like non-American Indian watching this video, and like still American, and all the stereotypes that are in America for Indians, you must think like, are all those stereotypes true now? Yeah, they are. My family is a prime example. My family is a prime example of a great Asian, super awesome Indian family. And I mean it in a bad way. Great Asian means, alright, what are you grade? 90? 95? 98? 100 something? And 88. What the fuck is wrong with you? How come you got 88? That's not good for you. You're not gonna go to Harvard by that grades. That's my mom. Yeah. Cause that's how my grades are going right now, and she's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're not gonna be super awesome genius if you have grades like that. I don't wanna be a super awesome genius. No, I don't wanna be that shit. That shit scares the living hell out of me. I don't wanna be that. That's super nerdy. I'm not that nerdy. That's geeky. I'm nerd. There's a difference. That's what I say and stuff. But she's like, no, you gotta be super fucking genius. I'm like, I don't wanna be. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Gotta be. And then there's my dad who's like, he like can't speak English for life of himself. He's like, one time he went to like an Asian laundromat where the laundromat guy, I mean, there was a chick who just started working there, and she like, my dad went there and he gave her some clothes and shit to like, you know, get it cleaned and shit. And then when we came back, there were like a couple clothes missing. There were like a couple shirts and shit, couple of my shirts and shit missing. So they were like, what the fuck? It shouldn't be like that. And then we went back and my dad was like, you stole shirts, mine. Oh, we're like, what the fuck are you saying? Learn how to speak English. We're like, speak normal English, guys. I don't understand that. Then I was just looking around outside the shirts. I'm like, oh, there they fucking are. That's great. Why the fuck you didn't give it to us before? And when I saw her and I told her, like, I'm like, okay, there the fuck they are. Give it to me. She was like, oh, down there they are. I'm pretty sure in Japanese she was saying, you fucking asshole. They were supposed to be mine. You fucking con. She's basically was cursing me out, but keeping a fucking smile on her face just so I don't be able to get it. And like when the next time we went, she didn't do it because she basically got like, oh, even though I'm Indian, I still know how to speak English. So yeah, I would fucking come and ruin her. And like basically because she's just works there, she's not the owner. So I'll tell the owner and shit, because I know the owner. I mean my mom, before she was hired, me and my mom just go and get some laundry done over there. So we know the fucking owner. We have met her and like she's very nice. But yeah, so we would ruin that Asian lady's life, basically. So yeah, as I was saying, like my dad is super stereotypical. He can't speak English for jack shit for the life of him. He works at he's a night clerk at like a 7-Eleven. Actually, he is a night clerk at 7-Eleven, like super stereotypical, as you guys would say. To me, I don't care where he works, as long as he's making moolah to keep his family alive and himself alive. I don't care. Hell, if you have watched Breaking Bad, you will know that you must have heard Gus say this quote. And I mean, I'm not gonna say the perfect quote because I don't remember like word to word, but I'm just gonna say what he said. He was like, "If you're a man, you gotta do everything to provide for your family, even if afterwards your family don't like you for it." I mean, yeah, that's good, but if you're breaking rules for that, I don't know. I mean, he meant it in that way, like, yeah, okay, you gotta make drugs for me, Mr. White, because you're a man and you have to provide for your family, and I'll give you like a couple millions to make drugs for me, like a lot of them, and afterwards, when you're done, I'll kill you. Even though you already have lung cancer and you're probably gonna die. Oops! Spoiler alert, and just in case no one had watched that. Anyone haven't watched that? So just in case you haven't watched that, spoiler alert, didn't need to spoil it. My bad. But you do know Breaking Bad is about an old man breaking bad. You know that, right? That's where they get the title. Mr. White broke bad. At the when he was old, he found out that, oh my god, I'm going to die. Why don't I go and make some meth? That's the story mainly. It sounds so retarded, but when you put together everything that goes on to that, like in that show, that went in that show, which was like, oh my god, that show is like one of the best shows ever. And I don't know why I'm talking about Breaking Bad. I should be concentrating on this match. So yeah. Now Wade Barrett, I think, is about to hit Justin Gabriel with a bullhammer. Bullhammer. I think when he first debuted that elbow, when he came back, he used to call it a souvenir elbow. Yeah, that was the name, and then he changed it to bullhammer. I don't even know when he changed it to bullhammer, because I stopped watching SmackDown. And then out of nowhere he becomes an Intercontinental Champion, and he comes up on a pay-per-view like, and he hits that elbow. I'm like, okay, souvenir elbow. And Michael Cole is like, no, bullhammer, yeah, bitch, bullhammer. Because when he came back, he was like, oh, Bear Barrage is now open. My shop is now open, and I'm gonna be the best shit going in WWE now. Oops. Did I forget that WWE loves to bury and they don't give a fuck about you? Ooh, my bad, you should have known that after seeing what the fuck happened to CM Punk and a lot of other people. So yeah guys, this is the last match as far as I know that I recorded for this episode. So yeah, the video will continue on for a little while, so just watch that. And while that's going on, let me just tell you guys everything. Just let me recap everything that goes in. So you guys met Ken Podry and Rachel E, two of the other calls made by me. After that, I also made one more, and over there you'll even see Evan. Yeah, I downloaded him online. I forgot who made him. I mean, the call looks super awesome. He's supposed to be like a Dolph Ziggler wannabe kind of call, cause he's like, you gotta be rich. You ain't allowed in the ring if you're not ready to eat forever. Like, basically like that kind of attitude, which I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But yeah, still, let's just continue on. And I see, I'm like, what the fuck? Why is Ken Podry gonna have a rivalry with David Otunga? David Otunga sucks. Why would you even wanna give him a push? or get a push off of him. He's already down to the ground, but whatever. But yeah, so Desmond Keith gets some redemption. I mean Leroy. Oh my god, I kept calling him Desmond Keith because that was his very first name. I mean second name, because I planned that Desmond Keith would be like the main name, and his name was Leroy first. And yeah, but whatever. That's the story for another episode. But yeah, guys. So this is it. And I mean, yeah, Desmond Keith. Fuck me. Leroy goes on and gets some redemption on Alberto Del Rio. You met my two other cars, and Justin Gabriel is having a rivalry with Wade Barrett. That about sums it up, and Wade Barrett glitched out. Yeah, so that is it, and all I want to say for this video now is peace, bye, goodbye, whatever you, sir, mom, cat, dog, whatever you're into, and I shall see you later. Until then, I'll feel a Zane, guys, and bye, just have fun, alright? I'll feel a Zane.